Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Buat masa ni saya membuat video ni exactly pada pukul 4.20 pagi. Pagi di hari Khamis ni lah, Khamis 14 hari bulan, tengah pagi lah pagi. Saya berada di HTJ, Hospital Seremban. So saya nak ceritakanlah perkara yang berlaku hari ini supaya Kementerian Kesihatan, ya, yang banyak kali saya dah tulis surat, dan rasanya macam kali ni dah over lah, ya, dan memang saya rasa memang tak berapa patut, ya, tak berapa patut dan ketidakprofesional mereka-mereka yang mengendalikan atau doktor dan sebagainya lah. So saya sebenarnya semalam lebih kurang pukul 9 malam, saya rasa semalam lah, satu hari Rabu tu, saya rasa macam ada sakit di sebelah kiri dan dia melarat dan memang sakit, ya, bukan jantung tetapi macam jantung lah, sakit jantung macam tu. So saya pergi ke klinik kesihatan pada pukul 9 malam. 9 malam macam tu lah, 9 malam saya pergi ke kementerian, ke klinik kesihatan di tempat berdekatan saya lah. Dan selepas tu mereka cek saya dan mereka dapati ada perubahan dengan ECG saya. Ya, ECG saya menunjukkan ada sedikit changes. Ada changes, bukan sedikit, ada changes. So saya diberi surat dan di-refer kepada Hospital Seremban yang terdekat dengan saya. So bila saya sampai sini, lebih kurang ada accident lah dan sebagainya. So saya sampai lepas keluar daripada klinik kesihatan, saya sampai sini register pukul 11.20 lebih. Ya, saya register dekat Hospital Seremban ni. So lepas saya register, saya walaupun dengan sakit, walaupun dekat klinik kesihatan dia tanya tahap sakit masa tu ialah 7 lah, at least, sebab sakit sangat. Bergerak kiri tak boleh, kanan tak boleh, batuk memang sakit sangat. Seolah-olah dia macam sakit jantung lah macam tu. Sebab saya pernah melalui angiogram, 2 kali angiogram, and tak ada block lah. Cuma dia left artery disease sebab saya punya cardiac enzyme tinggi sangat. Dululah, many years back saya pernah buat angiogram di Serdang. Yang kali kedua, yang kali pertama dekat IJN dan tak ada block. Cuma dia this one me as a left artery disease. So bila saya sampai kat sini, saya di-refer kepada zon hijau. So bagi pendapat saya, apa yang saya rasa pada masa tu, zon hijau ialah mungkinlah dia tak berapa serius sebab saya masih boleh drive, masih boleh jalan dan sebagainya. Tetapi sakit tu masih ada. Bukan sakit jantung, sebab saya pernah ada saya pernah ada sakit jantung sebelum ni. Seolah-olah there's something on my chest lah, macam tu dululah. Ya, sebab sebelum saya masuk Islam memang I'm a heavy drinker, and also that affected me lah. So at that particular time. So sekarang ni saya tak minum dah. Ya, dah 12 tahun dah saya tak minum arak dan sebagainya. So sekarang dia punya efek dia macam ni lah. So hari ni saya rasa seolah-olah dia memang ada seolah-olah dia punya seolah-olah like it is a heart problem kind of symptom lah. So sebab tu saya pergi, and so di zon hijau ni kita tunggu. You tahu berapa jam? Dekat 5 jam lebih, 5 jam, almost 5 hours menunggu sampai number pun tak dipanggil dan sebagainya. Siap saya boleh pergi keluar, pergi kereta, ambil jaket sebab sejuk sangat dalam tu kan. Dan last saya memang tak tahan lah, lebih kurang 4 macam tu, saya pergi jumpa dengan doktor tu. Saya tanya nama saya tak ada ke dalam tu. Oh, dia check, tak ada lah nama apa. Saya cakap nama ni. So dia check nama saya yang last kali tau. So saya tanya dengan dia, kalau benda ni tak ada emergency, then I mean tak perlulah saya ada kat sini kan. Kan betul tak? Kalau ini tengah sakit ni, betul saya tengah sakit tadi. Ya, and then dia cakap, kena tunggu jugalah, kena tunggu. Dekat 5 jam tunggunya. Bukan kita nak, okey lah, boleh lah orang cakap kita pergi hospital kerajaan, you kena tunggu. I think that is ridiculous. Ya, sebab we are taxpayers. Kita membayar tax, dan daripada tax tu agihan itu diberikan kepada diberikan kepada kementerian-kementerian, termasuk Kementerian Kesihatan. And they should not even say that you kena tunggu lagi untuk 5 jam. Then why send me to hospital? Why send me to hospital bila sampai kat sini pun dia sepatutnya dah bagi tahu dengan saya, I think it's not necessary for you to be here. You know, you are okay, you look fine and so on. You know, tak ada orang yang check tau. You know, daripada 5 jam saya duduk kat sini, ya 5 jam ni pun tak ada orang yang check, tak ada orang yang panggil ambil BP, check apa, biasanya dia akan buat ECG, check okey ke, tak ada langsung. And I wasted 5 hours of sitting down here. And saya lihatlah ada beberapa orang pun yang duduk kat sini. Mereka memanglah tak puas hati kan. Dah datang, tunggu, and nak jumpa doktor. Don't say lah, orang yang datang ni memang orang yang tak berkemampuan. Ya, bukannya dia ada mampu. Kalau dia mampu, kalau saya mampu, saya dah pergi. Dan jangan nak ungkit, kau if you think it's this one, go to the private. I think this is not the answer we need. Because hospital kerajaan bukan sesuatu yang, you know, it is already been, you know, paid by our tax money. And kalau kita pergi ke hospital kerajaan, kita kena dilayan. Ya, sebab kita warga negara Malaysia dan kita membayar tax. Tax tak kisahlah tax apa yang kita bayar, tax yang kita beli makan, beli apa semua, beli barang semua, it's all taxable. And that money goes to the government. And it's not, bukan itu persoalan dia. And doktor tu, I can tell you, dengan route ni, saya cakap, kalau macam ni, kenapa kalau tak emergency, why you all still keep me for 5 hours? Belum jumpa lagi tau doktor tu. Macam tu dia cakap, tak apalah, kalau you nak balik, baliklah. Then she just took off the thing and just gave it to me. Allahu Akbar. I can tell you, this is ridiculous. Ini betul ridiculous. Orang takkan sampai ke hospital kalau dia tak sakit. Betul tak? Kalau saya tak sakit, saya tak sampai. Ya betul, kita bersabar tau. Sabar 5 jam. Bersabar 5 jam dengan mengantuknya dan sebagainya. Ya, memang ada sakit lagi lah, sakit lagi. Sekarang ni bertambah pula sakit hati pula. Ya, daripada sakit jantung jadi sakit hati pula. And this is something that we need the government, the Madani government to take action. Sebab ini dah melarat dah. Banyak macam kes, macam-macam kes yang berlaku sekarang ya di Malaysia. And I think we have to hold responsible, you know, the responsibility has to be taken by the government. And this is not that a question, I don't want, you know, ada kalanya orang-orang yang ini kerajaan dia mungkin akan cakap apa tau. Dia akan cakap kau pergi kau pergi kerajaan, kalau kau cakap banyak kau pergilah kepada swasta. I think that should not come from y'all. You know, because it's not free. Your services is not free. You being a doctor is not free. I know you're running a service, you know, you're providing your service and so on. It's not free. You're paid. You know, you're paid. And I would really personally, okay, I'm sorry to say this. You know, minta maaf lah saya nak cakap. Sebab dia effect ramai lagi patient. Ramai lagi mereka yang hadir ke hospital. Ya, kat mana-mana di Malaysia ni. Ya, saya rasa, ya, even they have notices tau. Ya, yang ini saya nak juga tekankan lah. Dia ada notice kat banyak tempat yang kita tak boleh argue lah, kita tak boleh ni lah dan sebagainya. Macam mana kita tak boleh argue? Sebab bila kita dah tunggu lama, memang kita bukan emergency. At least, okay, 5 jam is ridiculous. Betul, I can tell you that 5 jam is ridiculous. Ya, dulu saya pernah, masa bukan nak cakap pasal kerajaan sebelum ni lah. Tetapi I rasa memang pernah lah, saya pernah 2-3 jam tu, itu biasalah. Kan 5 jam belum jumpa doktor lagi tau. And this is ridiculous. Kalau cakap tak cukup duit, itulah kena check balik. Where is our tax money going to? Where is our tax money going to? You know, and I think this, I tak boleh accept lah. You know, so hari malam ni memang saya balik, I just took the paper from them. Okay, this paper, and then the ECG pun ada tau. Daripada daripada klinik kesihatan, dia buat ECG, dia buat surat untuk saya pergi, kan. So dia bagi balik je surat ni, okay lah. Saya pun ambil pergilah. Because I think it's unacceptable. And KKM, okay, Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia have to answer this to the rakyat. I'm the rakyat of Malaysia. I think many rakyat wants the answer as well. Okay, I'm not a politician. I'm not coming on the politician base. I'm coming on this base of I'm a rakyat, okay, and I need an answer. Because we chose the government. You know, we chose people. We chose you to run this. You know, and from us, our tax money that you guys are being paid. You know, and we need answer. I need an answer. Really, as a rakyat, I need an answer. Okay, why your services is so bad? Why your services is so bad? I need KKM to reply to this. Really, I'm telling you. Okay, I need KKM to reply to this. Why is your services so bad? That people have to wait for more than 5 hours. In my case, I was in pain. That's why I was referred here. Bukan saja-saja datang nak buang masa kat sini tau. I could have just slept at home. Spend time with my family. Okay, so we need answers. Okay, I need answers. You know, I need really an apology from that doctor itself. Whoever doctor were working in zone hijau. You know, I need answers from them. Why is this been taking place? I mean, why is it happening? Okay, and I rasa kerajaan Madani also have to take responsibility. Because they are the leaders, they are the menteri-menteri yang diberi responsibility untuk mereka. Ya, menteri-menteri yang sepatutnya monitor all this. Don't say you don't know. Okay, I think this is unacceptable lah. Ya, and itulah sekarang kita tengok macam-macam isu yang berlaku and so on, right? Yeah, it is something for us to look at. You know, that things are not working as what we want in Malaysia. You know, yes, some people, yeah, like me, I don't really bother much lah. Betul saya cakap. Ini first time kalau tengok saya sebelum ni saya tulis surat now. You know, I think this year itself I pernah tulis email 2 kali kepada KKM. One is my mother's issue dekat Hospital Selayang. They replied me, no apology, nothing. I just like, tak apalah. You know. The second one is because of my wife punya ni dekat juga dekat hospital Seremban, and no reply, nothing from them. Okay, I just left it. But this is ridiculous. You know, because people take the rakyat like us, you know, they take us as like macam tak ada apa lah, macam tu. They take us for granted lah. You know, really, they take us for granted. And that's what I could see. Even ada sampai kita tak ada parking lah dan sebagainya. I think the government should look at it. Because who are you serving? The rakyat. You are serving the rakyat. You know, let me say this, and I hope this message, this video will masuk parlimen. You, everyone in the government we have actually entrust you, as our wakil parlimen, alright, you actually are representing the rakyat. You're not representing yourself. Today kita pergi ke hospital, macam hospital Seremban lah. Sekarang ni saya duduk Seremban lah. That's why I can talk about Seremban. You pergi tak ada parking. Imagine you want to drop your anak, you have to bring your anak, and I face it. I see so many people facing it. Why the parking is full? Because the parking is full with the staff of them, the staff of the hospital. So I think the government has to look at it. Who are they serving actually? This is the question that I always ask. Looks like you are not serving the rakyat, you're serving your people. And this is the thing that I'm personally, I'm sure many people have the same question. And if this, I think this, of course, coming back to issue saya lah sendiri hari ini. So saya harap ada balasan daripada ni, and ada tindakan lah. Saya bukan nak tindakan apa pun. Okay, I know for the fact that people are exhausted, but that doesn't mean you just abruptly push people off. No, if you feel that they are really serious, if they are not also, you have to tell them. Bukan orang sampai, from my place to Seremban Hospital, it took me 35 minutes to come here. I drove here. So when I come here, you could have just saw me, look at what is the condition, and then say it's not necessary, it's okay, you can come back tomorrow. I would have been happy. I would have just gone back. Bagi I tunggu 5 jam and never call yet. Belum jumpa doktor tau. Allah Akbar. I'm sorry, I have to pull this out, and I hope people will pick this up and continue this video. And I think we as a rakyat, we should have, it's not a provocation. I'm sorry, ini bukan provokasi, ini kebenaran. Kebenaran apa? Kebenaran yang berlaku hari ini. Kebenaran yang berlaku hari ini. And I hope the rakyat will post some videos or repost this video and talk about their scenarios, which probably the government will, and I hope the government will pick it up from here. Especially the Madani government now. Allahu Alam, may Allah forgive me for saying all this. I think most of you all know that I do not come out with this sort of video, but today is just like over the edge. Assalamualaikum.